Heidi ho. Welcome to Grudy's. Yeah, late one. Shop's a bit of a mess. Shit everywhere. Another customer car in. Got another customer car under the carport I'm doing shit on. 5 Series stuff. 5 Series stuff. 5 Series stuff. 3 Series stuff. More 5 Series stuff. So, here's a fun little fact. 262 Getrag. Same as the 265. But look how baby short they are. That should fit up in a 2002 Turbo. That's what the plan is. So yeah, I'm just busy parting out a few cars and getting ready to start on the paint section of my car. So yeah, I just have a bunch of little stuff I've got to do and keep getting jobs through. So what I've done was start bringing jobs in every week. On a Monday, a new job will come in, and if the old job's not finished by the time that one comes in, they both get done at the same time. That's what it is. Heads back from machining. It's real nice. Poor job come up real good on this. I've just gone in and done a little bit of short turn. What I'll do is I will go in there with a little bit of emery to finish it off. I'll show you. So, just burr finish is always a pain in the ass. So if you want to finish off a short turn nice and neat, I was shown this years ago by a shop I used to use. Just give it and always try to keep it away from the seat, because if you go too far over, you will touch the seat, and it just evens up the burr marks, and it usually takes that little bit of a lump that you can end up leaving and stuff like that. So yeah, nice and easy. Just feed it through the port and just run it side to side like that, you know, and that will just give you something a little cleaner on the short turn. So you need to clean that, touch up the base of the port, get them straight, and then this gets assembled, goes on the engine, that goes on, and then the Weber gets rebuilt. So we'll jump online shortly and order all of that. And got 2 cars done. I've got one more car to do this week, part out. So I've got 2 old 5s parted out, and I have a 6 to part out. So yes, a E24 633. Manual, extractors, exhaust system, plenty of goodies, coilovers, sway bars, everything. So the whole lot gets sold except for some stuff that my awesome client would like to keep. And the gearbox is going into this bad boy. So update on that. I cracked the shits and just started welding the plates in over the top and left a little bit around. I'm going to use, and it's a little lumpy, but I went, you know what? This was supposed to be a race car and something I can beat on. I had it looking good, and then I used the MIG on the inside to touch some stuff up, and I warped some shit because I was in a hurry. Yeah. Every time, that's what happens when I get in a hurry. I fuck up and I make issues for myself. So I went, oh well, whatever. We're building it to a 80s touring car spec now, so hammer and oxy. That's all clearance there for the Webers. So it looks all right. It'll look fine. Looks okay on the inside. Right, can we get up in there? Yeah. So it doesn't look too bad. Looks a little shitty, and it should be better. But you know what? They're good repairs. You know, like, I beat this into shape. The floor repair here is all contoured. I'll show you from up top. All right? So it's all contoured. And I've filled all the holes in the floor that they usually have bungs in. It's just not pretty. Oh, here's what it is. I'm going to thrash it, and I've got 19 weeks. Nice. It's happening. So yeah, this one's about to get a ruby red gear stick. So that's what it's here for, is gear stick, gear linkage, fixed tail shaft, a couple other little things, maybe do a water pump on it. So yeah. Well, I'm not putting many videos up. This will probably be my only video this week. I'm trying to get some shit done. I'm trying to stay off the internet. I've cancelled chats and all sorts of stuff on my messenger. I might end up cancelling my messenger from my phone. This is the stuff I've got to do to pick up our productivity. So if that's what I've got to do, that's what I've got to do. As for the M3, then M3 is a priority. I need to get 1 or 2 workshop jobs done a week minimum and keep pushing on, and I have a shitload of gear to sell. So I have to put a lot of stuff online. Now, one development this week was, you heard me say the 265 is going in the M3. It's going behind the M20. Krishnan, awesome dude, sold me this bad boy, 265 to M20 bell housing. Now that's a special piece. That's something you don't see every day. They just don't come up. And when this one came up, I think this was one that came up a few months ago. I should have bought it and I didn't. Cost me a pretty penny, but you know what? Saves my ass. Puts a Getrag 265 behind the M20, and I have clutches coming from another gentleman that is amazing. So in October, I'll go pick up a couple of twin plate clutches and the M10 ones. So I will then need to adapt the starter motor. And as anybody knows that watches my channel, I see anything as possible. So if I have to put a different cog on a starter, if I have to make a different locating ring and machine the starter down, whatever I have to do, I'll make it happen. That's just how it happens in this shop. So yeah, hey, I'll use a Commodore starter if I have to. Does not bother me. I'll mount it all on the back of a block shortly, and I'll put a standard M10 flywheel on, and then I will make a starter work. And then once I know it works, because I'll have the bell housing on, I'll get it all on there, I'll make sure it all works, make sure the throwout's not too far. And then, when the new clutch and flywheel comes, it can all just go straight in the car. It's a ruby red Monday evening. You have a lovely night, and listen to that. I love the rain.